It's been so long since we played, I completely forgot I redid the splash page to give Baby Tyler some little areas to play around with tokens in for Theater of the Mind scenes.
Also, you know what's funny?
Yeah.
My hard drive's going bad.
Well, that's not good.
Oh no, that's not funny.
Yeah, I found this out immediately after upgrading my motherboard, processor, and RAM. When I went to update some games, and Steam was like, yo, disks broke. I'm like, okay, alright, let's clear Steam's download cache, try that again. Disks broke. Alright, let's restart Steam, see how that works. Disks broke. Let's restart the PC and run check disk. Alright, check disk says it's okay. Steam, will you update the game? Disks broke.
I probably should update at least 2 of my hard drives.
Hey, Buford, can I show you a thing on my screen?
You may?
I tell you though, like...
on the
Black
left-hand
Friday
side
season
of the
is
screen,
the most convenient time for something to break.
do you see this?
Okay, yeah, cool. Go to the top of that clear bar. And when you see the magnet, click that. No, yeah, perfect. Now you get that little window right in the middle. It's all grayed out. Click the down arrow. I don't know where it goes after that, but no, in the middle of the screen, right on top of Linus token. Yeah, click that. I don't know where it goes after that, but it goes away for this session.
Okay. Why does that exist?
I don't know. I just know how to fix things and hide our problems.
Who did that? Who would do such a reckless, stupid thing as putting that there? I can't imagine who would do that.
Yeah. Well, it was probably... Well, it was...
Let me guess, he was probably really handsome?
Well, I don't know. Alright, give me 1 second.
I'm gonna go AFK before we start.
Who is here? You're here. Trep said that he'd be here, right?
Yeah.
Alright.
But my hope is not kindled.
Well, he's usually pretty late. Chair. This needs to be bigger. Yeah, I don't know if I'll be using this. Hey, Tristan, so just so that I know what actual equipment you have, what does your helmet do?
It has a in-helmet scanner, which grants me infrared vision up to medium range.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And hold on. Let me see what else I've got on this thing, because it's a lot. Okay, I've got an in-helmet scanner, which adds a general-purpose scanner to the user's helmet. The scanner allows the user to remove one difficulty imposed, or not difficulty. What's the little square ones?
The remove a setback. Is it black?
Setback. Yeah.
Remove a setback on any checks due to darkness or environmental conditions such as smoke or fog. It also allows the user to detect heat sources and motion within medium range.
Heat sources and motions. Okay.
So that's infrared vision.
All right, and then
not to be mistaken with my infrared mission.
I also have a repulsor pack, which Allows the user to function as a Speed 1, Handling -1, System Strain Threshold 2 vehicle that can only operate in atmosphere and has the same silhouette as the operator. It has a maximum altitude of 75 meters, and the operator's coordination skill is used for any relevant checks. I also have repulsor-assisted lifting.
Yeah, I know all about that stuff. I was looking mainly at the stuff that's in your helmet.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Where did I just... Fuck, where did I just save that?
Moving my to-do list up the list.
Shit. What the fuck? There it is. Oh. What? There's Kyle, there's JX40 stuff in the tokens.
Is
What
there?
does that look like?
It was a 900 token
it's-
pack.
Oh, okay. Well, let's see what this looks like. I do. Yeah.
You had
Oh yeah. So
hints.
there's the
You had
there's the
hints.
external PNG. I like. You know what I'm talking about?
No,
Okay.
I don't.
So you have the internal. You have the internal map. There's also the
Yeah.
external map, probably that
Yes.
you use to.
Yep.
So I was able to actually just use that. The external one.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I
But
suppose
thank you
that
for the
would work,
token. Yeah. I appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
Just because I want to kind of match the aesthetics, and it didn't really.
That's okay. I warned you. I was going to do this.
Yeah, for sure. I was looking at it as, oh yeah, he's doing this for me because I don't have another option, and the only other option was the map, which is probably
No, I
in
meant
there.
the
but
message
no,
I just sent for everyone else to enjoy.
Oh,
I warned you 45 minutes ago.
Trev!
Yes, I'm here. Sorry,
Oh
I
my
was just.
God.
Did I miss? I didn't go online or anything. Did I miss a game?
No,
No,
Okay, you guys didn't play last week. Good,
we have all
Okay.
missed a game.
good.
because I have not opened up my Star Wars stuff for probably 2 months,
That is correct.
and I don't even know what to do. Like what?
So no
what is
change.
it? Yeah, what
So no kids.
even is this game?
What even, truly?
I just saw the screenshot that Buford put in there. That's beautiful.
Thank you.
Oh. Anyway, I'm switching
Anyway.
earphones for a second. I had to go look at it. I'm gonna switch to earphones for a second. I'll be back, but I'm listening in. I just wanted
Okay.
to pipe
Yes.
in.
Okay,
And
cool.
now he should be able to never have to mute. I've set him up. So now he can go wash his hands as frequently as he
Yeah.
wants without muting,
I
which means he
guess.
won't mute himself.
How often does he wash his hands during games?
I promise I'm not washing my hands, doing dishes, pooping, or peeing. I'll be back.
What the fuck?
You saying that makes
so-
me absolutely believe none of it.
Yeah.
No, so
he's
while testing,
absolutely fat
I
during
would send
games.
him to the sink to wash his hands to create ambient background noise near the
Oh, that's
mic.
crazy.
Because I wanted
Oh.
to simulate the worst possible scenario while I was setting up the AI filters.
Truly, I thought that he was getting up every 20 minutes to wash his hands during games, and
2 weeks ago, he was.
I was like, what is he doing? And yeah, it was either shitting or fapping, I guess, in my head. And I was like, is he just rubbing one out during the game? I mean, I know that I have a nice voice, but...
I mean, I have done that before.
Oh, yeah, right.
But he didn't wash his hands after.
He didn't wash his hands after. Not washing the hands after is part of it for him.
Exactly. I mean,
Oh, my
Trev,
Your mic
my
again.
nickname in college was.
God. Oh, no.
Oh no, come on, dude. We fixed all
How
of
did
this.
you do this? How did you do this?
I love that we got my nickname in college was.
Keep talking,
Trev.
bud.
Where are you, buddy?
Keep
What
talking.
did you do?
Oh, did he switch to his headset? Oh,
I don't know what he
please.
did.
If he disconnects and reconnects, I'm gonna lose it.
Did you mute yourself?
Did you?
Tyler, look at that beauty that just appeared in the chat in the game. I wish I could roll like this every time.
I don't. That's truly crazy. Yeah, let me go over combat rules here again, because just so that I know, just to make sure that, because from what I'm looking at, that seems to be a lot. And it's fine if it's a lot. I just want to make sure that everything's okay. Gear, weapon characteristics.
He is currently away from his mic, but he can hear, so it's not. It is intentional.
Okay. Thank God.
I was worried.
You worried he was trying to improv on your AI setup? Like,
It's
this
an AI
seems
setup.
interesting.
It's literally just Discord's noise suppression.
Actually, Tyler, fun fact, now that I got that foregrip installed on this weapon, if I get within close range, that's the roll, and I add 3 to the damage.
Aren't mods fun, kids?
I'm a technician. That's what I'm here for.
I love it.
Indicates the number of advantages required to trigger critical injuries using a weapon. If the weapon's critical rating triggers, the character rolls percentile dice on the corresponding critical injury chart to determine the effect on the target. A critical injury can only be triggered on a successful hit that deals damage that exceeds the target's soak value. Okay, that's important. That's important to know.
Are you going to give something a soak value of 15?
Well,
Is now.
He is now. We're going to be fighting Darth Vader.
shit. Darth Vader is adversary 3, so the roll that you just did wouldn't even hit.
Insane.
Well, actually, yeah. So I mean, typically,
No, you have to roll a difficulty 5
6.
with 5 challenge dice, not regular difficult challenge dice, just to attack.
Kristen, I know
That's
you're
not
excited.
to hit him.
Stop distracting
That's
him.
just
He's
that's
only
just
had
to
8 weeks
attack
to
him.
prepare.
Give me 1 second. Well, I'm waiting for everybody to be ready, Kyle.
That's
We're all
fine.
ready.
Leave me alone.
We're all ready. So
I mean, literally is away from his keyboard right now. I'm waiting. You bunch of assholes. Leave me alone.
Absolutely not.
One of these days, I'm gonna snap. Do not stop. Hang on, 1 second. There's a 5-minute timeout because y'all are being mean.
That'll strengthen your case.
Yeah.
We're only mean because we're your friends.
Yeah, I know.
You know I can see when you're not on the splash page, right? So I know you're
Shut
not
up!
waiting.
Alright. I'm gonna lose it.
What Lola Bean?
Okay. So, sorry, I'm answering a text.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yep.
I can't.
Yes.
Hey, I'm not at my keyboard, but I'm listening. So go ahead and get started with the recap if you want to. I don't want to delay any longer. Delay
cool.
you guys.
Okay. Yeah.
we'll do that as soon as Tyler's ready.
Yeah, shut up. Well, I'm gonna. Oh. Okay. Sorry.
We're still not starting?
I'm trying to respond to a text message that might get me work. Give me 1 second, please.
That would have been real helpful.
What?
Do your text message, dude.
Okay.
I happen to now know the make and model of the transport ship. That original.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really?
It was
That's
down
awesome.
as a TL-1200. I really have read my notes.
Yeah. You didn't actually read your notes earlier?
Of course I don't read my notes. I write them.
Alright.
Are you reading as you're writing, or...
You do read my notes occasionally, right? They are somewhat less than helpful at times. Looking at the
I
last
read them.
session, there's a note that just says, "Hey, look, data."
But they're always entertaining.
Okay. So, after decades of not playing this game, and still one head short, but that's okay. We power through, and for the first, God, it feels so good to say these words. A long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away. Intro.
So I actually have to go. No.
Yeah.
I would
Honestly.
hunt you down for sport.
For sure.
He's from Texas. He'll do it.
I'm from West Virginia. I invite him to try.
All right. So, last we left off, yeah, I guess we should do a big sort of recap, huh? Let me pull up my recap notes that I actually wrote before this. One moment. Last we left off, the crew of the Stormrunner was after outrunning an Imperial sort of party back on Formos and making their way back to Salaheron, resupplying, rearming, just fully looking to deck my shit. After healing wounds, in Tam's case, you accepted a mission from a person named Galen Rook. Galen met with you and gave you a mission. A mission that takes you back to the kind of the area that you were in previously, back to Kessel. You learned from Galen Rook that Kessel, the mines at Kessel, were taken over very recently from the Imperials who are running it. They were taken over by Maruth Duel. Mr. Duel is now starting to set up a smuggler sort of run mine complex. And also, on the side, Galen let you know about that he's also running the entire smuggling operation and the previous legitimate trade of Kessel as well. So now he's running the entire spice trade in this entire area, at least the manufacturing there on Kessel. Galen Rook gave you this information because he has someone that he wants to find. You're looking for a Lieutenant Dameron Davies. Lieutenant Dameron Davies is, from what you gather, affiliated with Galen Rook's intelligence operation in the Hutt area. Davies was an Imperial admin officer assigned to the base on Kessel, but now, ever since that Maruth took over, is either dead or in captivity, being used as slave labor in the mines. Kessel also calls to you for another reason, one of your reasons. Kyvax. Something that you've been looking for. And you learned from previous intelligence that Maruth Duel, being somewhat of a, smuggler kind of icon in the area, is also a little bit of a collector and has an item that you are looking to find. That is, I believe we discussed that it was your chest plate.
No, the pauldrons with the
pauldrons.
crest.
You're exactly right. Clan Mariel's
Mythosaur.
pauldrons. I mean, yeah.
The
pauldrons.
Mythosaur crest, yeah.
The Mythosaur crest for your pauldrons on there has those. So, with both of these pieces of intelligence pointing you the way towards Kessel, you decided to create sort of a two-pronged attack plan towards Kessel. Two of you, that being Kyvax and Tam, agreed to get quote-unquote security positions with some of the smugglers and slavers that are attached to the mines at Kessel. The other people, that's Lina, that's Cam, and Sari, as well as the other droids that you have on board the Stormrunner, seeing as how they're currently hiring smugglers in order to take and begin to set up their smuggler sort of almost smuggling empire there with Kessel as its epicenter. Also, bringing the Stormrunner into that may provide a opportunity for you to get what you need from Kessel. So, after witnessing a brutal demonstration by the slaver guards on board the Iron Chain, Kyvax and Tam, you took the Iron Chain, which is the big slave ship that had landed on Slaheron for a short time, and are now on your way to Kessel. Everybody else, that's Cameron, Lina, and the crew of the Stormrunner, renamed the Angel Wing after talking to the space dock
Leave a comment if you get the reference.
at Vakora. That y'all are now operating under a different flag for your ship. Before we get started, is there any... Well, before we get started, number one, we do need to actually, for the first time in, again, several centuries. Yeah. Oh, actually, hang on. Nobody clicked that. Sorry, hang on 1 second. I need to reset the number.
And for the first time since the Heliocene.
Yeah. Or, as
Hello,
correct history
democracy.
points out, since Adam and Eve.
Yeah, since 6,000 years ago.
Yep. Go ahead. And everybody, if you could please click the click here for a Destiny pool button.
I've already rolled the Destiny pool. It yells at me now.
Oh, well, here. Let me re-push the button. Okay, I'm clearing
Can I
it.
just say that,
Hey, I rolled 2 light.
All right, I'll let you keep it.
That's
I
not
also
fair.
rolled too light.
Meh.
Meh.
can I just say that, outrunning is a really interesting euphemism for slaughtering our way through.
Yeah, 100%. So I'm sure if you actually watched the previous episodes of this, it's been two
If we have
in
any,
real life
I was gonna say,
months.
if we have any viewers left after a 2-month hiatus,
Yeah.
after
Right.
only
After a
promised a
2-month
6-week hiatus.
yeah,
Guess
I'm
what,
sure
kids? We're also not
everyone
playing
is
next week.
pushing the like. I'm sure everyone's pushing the like button and the notification bell, and everybody is subscribing. So
we'll get
Yeah,
so
but it
many.
doesn't count if it's you doing it.
Yeah. It's Trev.
You
with
can't
his
function a
ghost
toaster.
All right. Also, from what I see here, so we're gonna start with the Stormrunner, aka Angel Wing. You also Cam and Lina both set up fake IDs, I think.
We did.
I believe it was so. Cam, you are now going under the name. Is it Juna Capri?
Juno.
Juno, yeah.
Like the goddess.
Yep.
I don't have edit permission with this. And then yeah, Lina is Elise Tanis.
And Sari's in the smuggler's hold.
And sorry, being genuinely, afraid
Hunted.
is making a nice little nest in the smuggler's hold. But now we pick up the action on the Stormrunner. Cam,
Up.
where we last left off, you have where we had just left off, Cam, you had just witnessed Karga Mariel, Kyvax's child, Mandalorian child,
Foundling.
just levitating several objects in the air, seemingly using the Force. Cam, as you walk in, Carter goes, "Don't come in!" And all of the items fall down to the ground with thuds. You see a hydro spanner, a large wrench, these sort of things. Hi.
You know, I did knock several times and give you ample opportunity to stop doing witchy shit.
I don't.
So, the good news is you're not in trouble.
His face is completely surprised by that. For real?
Yeah, for real. You're not the first.
Okay.
Bad news is your dad's probably going to wig out a little. Just because this does kind of put you at a risk.
I don't understand what. I mean, people have abilities. Like, why does this need to be such a big deal?
Because there's people hunting you down for it.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I guess that's a slightly better reason.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
If it
I
weren't
think-
for that fact, I'd just tell you to not levitate anything you're not supposed to.
yeah.
So,
This is a strangely normal encounter. I I thought that when people found out that there would be, like, punishment involved in.
Well, that's right. You don't really know me that well.
Yeah,
Well,
I am kind of in your house. Is this... Do you live on this... I suppose you do.
yeah. But, I'm not in the habit of kicking people out for bullshit reasons, so...
Well, right, we are in space.
Yeah, I feel like your dad might be a little upset with me if I did that. And I don't want to make Uncle Kybex mad.
Uncle Kai... It's so... So, if he's Uncle Kybex to you, he is my dad. Are we cousins? He looks at you.
Yeah. More or less.
All right. Well, here. Let me. I'll get this stuff back to Lina. I took the big wrench from her.
Oh, yeah, she's been looking for that.
Okay. Thank you for being really zen about this whole thing. It kind of threw me off guard.
It's just the way things are going. If you don't take it in stride, it's going to trip you up.
Okay. Thanks. I'm gonna do whatever I do, and then he walks away.
This is his room.
Lina, you see you see him walk in, Karga, and go, "Oh yeah, were you looking for this?"
Gripper!
And he walks out.
Bye, thanks.
Sort of scoots by you and goes,
What's on the...
"I'm gonna go to sleep."
Yeah, good plan. I'm going to go have a drink.
Okay. So starting with y'all, you are currently... I'll take us back to this last page for a second. I will say that you are about... Let's get a measure of the distance. So it is about a... So you will have to stop in well, at least stop for a jump in Foremost. The total travel time is like a day and a half. So what is the crew of the Angel Wing? What is your plan on your way to Castle? Is there something specific that you wanted to do in the meantime? Is there any downtime activities that you guys had planned?
If only I had a to-do list. Can't do the lift kit. I still need to build the care.
Well, you've got about a day and a half to work on that, and that gives Cam a day and a half to annoy her sister.
Slowly turned my head towards the other monitor. I'm like,
All right. Perfect. Yeah. So I suppose, yeah, if we want to go ahead and do the mechanics rolls for the care, that is certainly something that we can do.
I failed the first attempt.
Yes, you did fail the first attempt. With that, right. So the previous difficulty that you've had with this was a 3, right?
Correct.
Okay. And it costs 200 credits worth of materials for that. Perfect. Yeah, and this is going to be more of a... so we're going off kind of the energy pistol kind of route with this. And it does take a full 12 hours. So that's about a third of your travel time here with us. All right, let's go ahead and... Wow, first roll in a bit. As Linus starts settling down to do this, what is your what is your general approach to this, I guess, is my question.
All right. So she's got the entire thing planned out. It's just some of the math didn't work out on her first attempt. She overpressured the glue, and it kind of exploded, and she had to take the entire thing apart and clean every piece or replace. So she's just going to try the same thing, but she's putting extra reinforcements on the seals, because the pressure was right, but the seals gave out.
Okay. Perfect. So, with this, it is going to be... So this is you creating the weapon, and then would there be any mods that you'd be interested in attaching to this afterwards?
We did purchase the custom grip for it as well.
The custom grip for it as well. Okay, perfect. So that'll be 2 separate roles. So one will be creating the weapon itself, and then the next one will be attaching the custom grip. So with this is just to succeed. This is a difficulty 3 mechanics roll. With that, you do, so to set you out with Destiny points, you have 2 in the light, 3 in the dark. Because of a previous failure, I am going to spend a dark side point to upgrade a difficulty die by 1. Upgrade a difficulty die, so it goes from a purple difficulty to a challenge, to a red challenge.
Okay. Alright, I'm going to definitely buy one with the light side. Upgrade my last green to a yellow.
Perfect.
And let me just make sure the boost I have is from... Yeah, my arm. Perfect. Alright. Alright, this time you're gonna work. Okay, goggles down. Don't need another repeat.
Wow. Okay. With that, let's see what we can do. So I want display references, and I want skill die at advantage triumph mechanics. All right. So with this, you have 4 threats added onto there. So it does succeed, though. So you do have, and I don't believe on a success we don't gain. Okay, so with mechanics checks, because it was a difficulty 3, you have 5 successes. So that is 2 net successes with 4 threats. You can, I will say that the additional net successes come in. It takes you a shorter amount of time. You find you understand what you did wrong with the pressurization matrix on the glue gun part. However, what that means is you need to kind of cannibalize a little bit of the body setup. So what it does is it's going to actually increase the material cost to make the custom grip. It's going to double that. So instead of 100, it's 200 credits.
Okay.
And what it's going to do is it's going to increase the difficulty of the attachment by 1 for that. So instead of a difficulty 3, it's a difficulty 4. To attach the grip. So you have successfully created this. Yeah.
So here's why I'm bringing that up. To put the grip on is free. To give the additional things that come with attachments is a mod, and that's the cost. So is attaching it now a roll of difficulty 1, or is adding the mod to the grip now a difficulty of 4?
I will say this, the latter of what you said. So you can still attach the grip, but in order for it to actually help you, you're gonna need to have the mod. You try to install a mod to the attachment.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, yeah. Okay, good. Okay. Oh. And she comes running out of her shop. Cameron! Did it. Everything's working, and it didn't blow up this time.
It didn't blow up this time?
It didn't blow up any time. It didn't blow up any time.
All right, well, walk me through this. What's it do?
It actually shoots 3 different chemicals, actually. An adhesive I used to repair the ship, And acid I use to break down various plastic components and other materials. And, oil, obviously, because I grease a lot of things. Like this door here. She just kind of points it and just a little squirt of oil on the hinge.
Yeah, you see the door is nice and lubed up.
So it's a combat chem sprayer?
I mean, kinda. I mean, the glue is fast acting, so it's pretty much just a bolo carbine, but gooey.
That's really cool.
Yeah, the problem is that I have to be really close to something to actually hit.
That is a bit of a downside.
Yeah, it's more to just stop someone who's near me while I run away.
Like the asshole with the vibrowax.
Yeah, like that guy.
Yeah, fuck that guy. She pats her on the shoulder. I am very proud of you, and I look forward to seeing this thing in action.
I mean, if you want to run down the hallway, I can try it.
Fuck it, yeah, let's go.
It's non-lethal.
Yeah, let's go. Let's do this. It'll be fun.
All right.
Make sure it's not put to acid. Double check that, please.
Yeah, she ejects the acid cartridge. Acid in the pocket.
All right. So, with this, I'm looking at the stats of your new gun. Yeah, so this does it has the Ensnare 4 quality.
Yeah, it's got Disorient 1, which is acid, Ensnare 4, which is glue, Knockdown 1, which is oil.
Okay. So Ensnare. What is Ensnare 4?
It means it'll ensnare them for 4 rounds.
Is that true? Oh my god. Holy crap.
That's
What
nice.
Oh no, that's actually really good. Okay, I kind of thought this is a joke thing, but no, in all actuality, it's actually very difficult. Okay, cool, but they can attempt to do it on each of their turns.
Exactly.
Okay,
and again, I'm also the healer. This is a defensive weapon only.
He thought it would be easy peasy lemon squeezy, but instead it was difficult lemon difficult.
Yeah, yeah, and that's the way that I would say it. All right, yeah. So go ahead. So we have to still roll a hit. So this is going to be. It is range light, and Are you going to be within engaged range? Yeah, probably.
I have to be. It's range short.
Range short. I see. And then with that, relearning how to play this game. Awesome. So, in short range, is it really difficulty? Yeah. All right. Yeah. So it's difficulty 1.
Yep. Same as my Bola carbine now.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Difficulty 1 to hit, and that is ranged light.
I'm apparently having to reconnect here.
Oh.
Alright, I'm back.
Excuse whoever burped.
That was me. I have been scarfing down an entire pizza.
Oh my god.
Okay. So Cam, I'm going to aim in front of you because hitting you with a projectile casing is still going to hurt a bit. So I'm not going to aim right at you.
I just figured I'd start at the end of the hall and run towards you.
Okay.
Oh yeah, let's do this. Is the measurement right in here?
Yeah.
All right, yeah, it's still within close range, or short range rather.
So Cam will run towards. Words hard. Lina, thank you. Will run towards Lina, waving her hands wildly over her head, going, "Hug attack incoming!"
Ah!
All right.
Oh wait,
Cool.
We didn't do this. Damn it! If I selected a target, I would have got lasers.
Oh yeah. All right. So with that fully works. Okay. Great. Awesome. Yeah. So go ahead and describe it. You hit.
Yeah, she just brings up this little short nose, kind of looks like a 3-chambered grenade launcher now. And ktunk, right at, like, in front of her, so she runs into it. And the fast expanding foam glue just goes up and around her legs. Oh, good, it worked. Good. Cool.
Yeah, you find
cool.
Yeah, so you cannot. Well, you can attempt to move, but you are currently fully stuck to the floor. Like it's not given, and it would require a huge amount of effort to get you out. Do you attempt to get out?
She's gonna try. Yeah.
It's going to be a difficulty 3 athletics check.
Okay. This will be funny.
Yeah. This is insane. It's insanity. You are able to. You sort of clench all the muscles, and you're eventually just able to pull yourself out. Your pants do fully come off, though. And Cargo turns around from the kitchen. Oh my! All right. Turns
back to your
around.
room.
Okay.
You saw nothing.
You're in my way.
I imagine since Cam started running.
Yeah, you're about halfway there.
Oh, yeah, about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, I'm just gonna do a vault over the table. Hang on.
Don't smash your face.
I'm just gonna go. She attempts to pull the pants out and just hears her. I'll get your pants.
And you see, he actually very nicely does a full hand plant, legs go over full parkour style, and go, oh, okay, and just keep going. Goes up to his room.
That's my boy.
Hands you a spare pair of pants. So it worked, and one downside is we may see a lot of naked people.
Well, depending on the people, might not be a downside.
You all flash back to the guy holding the vibro axe.
All right, there could be some downside.
Okay. So I don't know how long this glue lasts. You don't like these pants?
Well, that's one of my spares, so you're fine. But
Okay,
she puts a hand on Lina's shoulder, pats her. You made the mess, you're going to have to clean it up.
That's actually a good question. Does it persist?
I mean, it's glue.
Well, fuck. Well, you can just spray this everywhere. Oh, okay. Yeah, all right. This is fine. So we'll need to.
I think, rules-wise, if it keeps them, if it keeps them ensnared for 4 rounds, we can just say it self-dissolves after about 4 rounds.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah,
Cool.
It takes
just say
proper time to cure, so as long as you... I was going to say it's got a 24-hour cure time before it becomes, ship repair worthy. So as long as they take care of it before then, it's rather easy.
Or it could be a binary agent.
I was going to say I could use the
You've
acid
got the
canister.
The expanding foam that, unless you mix something else with it, will evaporate on its own. But if you mix that other thing with it, it becomes a powerful sealant.
Okay. Well, I'm just... She scoops up a little sample. I'll try to figure out some sort of dissolving agent.
That's a good plan.
It's just slowly, leaking its way into the tile. Somebody, Cam, you see it seeing its way into the lines of the tile, and you just know that somebody's going to have to get down, even after the solvent, somebody's going to have to get down on their hands and knees and take a stupid little scraper and scrape in between the little tile.
I am so glad that's not my problem.
Well, I say, that was fantastic. And you see K9 sitting, heads perpetually sitting on the table.
Right? That is a potentially very handy little tool.
I know, it's the most exciting thing that's happened in the kitchen area in the last several days. Please take me to another room.
Do you want to go to the engine bay?
No. So I'll remind you, we actually hooked him up to MD4 so he can float around.
What?
Yeah,
MD4? What?
MD4 has just been carrying him around. If MD4 is not required, he's been carrying a head.
What?
Yeah, that's what
When was
When
this
did
set?
we decide this?
When it was funny.
I love it.
It's okay, so he's just in the med bay.
Well,
This is very fun, MD, but you should know that I'm partnered. Whee.
As to what Cam has done to Lina,
I do love
It
the
will,
implication that W and J9 are in a relationship of some kind.
Oh, that's not who he was talking about. But you can. It certainly is the implication.
but
Sorry. Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
it will probably only become apparent as Lina goes to clean up. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but Lina is in a constant state of losing and finding her 10mm socket.
Yeah.
She is constantly losing it because it's a 10mm socket, but she's fastidious and thorough, so she keeps finding it, right?
yes.
Cam has placed a second 10mm socket beneath her workbench, one of the first places she'll look, to give Lina the conundrum of where the fuck did this second 10mm socket come from.
But why? Why would you do this? What have I done to you?
Unbeknownst
She
to,
loves her sister.
unbeknownst to both Cam and Lina, you find a third 10mm. It's actually behind your workstation. Like, you're just back there working on the care, and you're like, how did that get back there?
So
You
what
now
she's
have
gonna do
3.
Is she is going to pocket that one so she can fuck with Lina more later.
Right. You had 3, now you only have 2. Where's the third one?
I do love that the garage gremlin in this case is just her sister.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right.
Lina is staring at the outlined portion of her drawer where the 10mm socket sits and holding the other one in her hand and has no idea where to put it because the space is filled. She gently sets it on top of the other one.
It falls.
With a little blink.
Puts it back up. Please stay.
It falls.
She takes a tiny chunk of metal, sets it inside the other one to give the other one a little rigidity to... Okay, that'll work for now.
You shut it, you hear it fall.
Just get some tape.
Anyway, this happens over the next 36 hours. So, is there anything else, any other downtime activities, any prep that you want to do before, number one, before your first stop in Formos and before Kessel?
We're only dropping out and jumping to Formos. We're not actually going to Formos. Because we're not welcome there for some reason.
Yeah.
But, however, we very much need fuel when we get to Kessel because we cannot get back with the amount of fuel we have. We can get there, we cannot get back.
Ramen, you already had outside time. Stop it.
Yes, Daddy. So if...
Ugh.
Say that again, slowly.
Say that again. He's been rubbing one out this entire time.
I'm almost there. I'm almost there. Just one little more.
What? It's just he's almost there. Jesus Christ! All right, the opposite, in fact. We're gonna cut now to the Iron Chain.
Oily Josh. That's what I call him.
Give me just one moment. I would like some.
Oh, this is a tiny little ship.
It is. So. No. No, we'll just do Ambience Space Drum. Okay. So. Kayaks.
Yeah.
Cam. Just to lay out the scene as it is right now, you are both sitting in jump seats at the sort of behind sort of the cockpit door where the two assholes that you met previously who work for Dragar the Hutt are currently piloting the ship. The encounter that took place previously before boarding the ship is sort of weighing on you both. Especially you, Tam. You remember at the time of meeting the Iron Chain, you saw people being taken into captivity. Around, you think about 20 to 25 people. Some of them just alone. A couple, maybe husband and wife. No children, it looks like, but certainly people that sort of range from 25 to 60 years old.
Can I ask a question real quick?
For sure. Let me finish setting up the scene and I'll get right to you.
Okay.
So you remember seeing a good mix between human Twi'lek, a couple of Rhodians, and a couple of other one-offs of a couple of more far-flung species. But mostly human and Twi'lek. You remember, Tam, one human woman being pulled out of the line after some typical Tam-like braggadociousness, needing to unfortunately make the captain take the step of proving that you are worth this job, having you shoot the human woman down before boarding the ship. The rest of the slaves, having seen this, all sort of cower, and then you are all led on board the ship. After boarding and after being at light speed for a while, and after learning a couple of things, you both know the following information, just to sort of recap this again. The ship and its crew are both serviced under Dragar the Hutt. Dragar the Hutt, to put it in perspective, Meba is on the good side of Hutts, meaning, yeah, they'll enslave people, but they're not going to willfully torture or do anything because it's just not seen as profitable. Dragar the Hutt is on the other side of the spectrum. Cruel, will kill any and all who get in his way, and empowers his staff to be just full-on psychopaths, typically. You saw evidence of that coming in. You also... Kybax, I believe you also reached out to a representative of Meba the Hutt. Meba and Dragar are known to be not exactly an active quarrel, but on opposite purposes of each other. You also got confirmation from, I believe his name is Rax, who is sort of Meba's chief underling, that if you did wipe these people out, he would compensate you for the trouble, essentially.
Okay. Question, now that I'm here, how much is a slave worth?
how much is a slave worth? It depends on what work the slave is going to be doing. And,
Okay, so the woman that they had Tam kill.
It's a good question. Let me see if I can find a number for you. Give me just one moment.
Because they now owe their boss exactly that much money.
Just one moment, please.
Mm-hmm.
You're not sure what of course, the exact value that this person was. You know that it's within the spectrum of probably 250 to 500 credits.
I thought it'd be more money.
To be honest, I do not have a scale for slavery. But it is a good question. Yeah.
Just by going from the movie, the purchasing Anakin was on the same realm as getting a Nubian Star Cruiser's hyperdrive, which cost them 20,000 credits.
However, Anakin was also a young, healthy male.
And very good.
And good at his job.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He was highly skilled.
Fair.
He did stand.
So, I'll tell you what. Go ahead and give me both of you. I'll say Kybax and Tam. If both of you would be thinking about this woman, go ahead and give me. I'll say. One moment. Go ahead and give me an underworld. Yeah, go ahead and give me an underworld check. I'll say probably difficulty. I'll say it's underworld, or we could look at it as streetwise. I'll say difficulty of 2.
I don't know.
Can I roll streetwise if I want, or did you?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Oh, whoops. Let me get rid of that then, and do this instead.
And then remember, difficulty 2, so you're going to be clicking next to... Let me make sure that I still know how to do this. So you're going to click the dot. Perfect! There it is.
I got it!
So, yeah. Tam, you probably would come to this realization. She was a somewhat aging... She was probably around the age of 30 or 32. She, from what you gather, your best guess would be that she used to be used as a pleasure slave, but either got the ire of her previous master, or messed up in some other way, maybe got too old, and now is being sent to work as a minor. That's so. The inherent value to that would definitely be up to you to inquire about. But you would venture, I guess, to say that this person definitely wasn't. It definitely wasn't like a prized worker that they were getting. It's probably this is being used as punishment or something.
Right. So maybe like a few thousand, maybe 5,000, maybe. But still, not an insignificant amount of money.
Yeah, 100%.
But it's still, I mean, it was still to Tam someone who probably didn't deserve to be shot.
No, I was just thinking, she's already been shot, so at this point I'm just wondering how we can use that to our advantage.
Understood. No, and that's actually very practical and very high-backed, I feel. So, yeah.
So, my question is, and as you guys can kind of see, there are... Give me 1 second. I need to make sure that both your tokens... Do either of your tokens have vision? I sure hope they do. Well, okay. with this, so essentially, because I didn't want to shove a bunch of tokens back here. These are essentially the pens that they're being kept in. There's stairs that sort of go up to the cockpit area, and you guys are currently kind of alone here. But right on the other side of this door, there are 2 mooks. And here, I'll drag a couple of tokens here. And then you would know that there's also a guard at the end of the hall over here. Yeah, the scale probably isn't. Yeah. I guess that would make sense in terms of scaling. Yeah. So he's about at the length of short, right at the edge of short range to you. This guy down here. So my question is, what are you doing? I would say that you have, by this time, I'll say since you there's a gap between when you guys left and when the Stormrunner left. Y'all are about, I would say, halfway through your journey at this point. You would know based off of the little readouts that are on the screen that you are about 5 or 6 hours away from the first jump point at Foremost.
Can I speak to Kybax without anyone else hearing, or is it going to be too loud and someone's going to hear me on the other side of that in the cockpit?
So that's...
Guys, I'll be right back after 1 second.
Okay. That's a good question. So you could probably... This is a closed door here. And
Where? Where's that? I'm sorry.
This
right here?
Right.
Okay, got it.
Yeah. So, it's weird that you can't see that. Give me just 1 second.
Sorry about that.
I assumed that it was closed. I just wasn't sure, and I also don't know about this dude over here either.
So he is. I will say that he is far enough away to where he would probably be able to hear. Well, there's also another 25 people sort of sitting here silently in there. I would say that if you wanted to speak absolutely freely, you would need to get sort of on his side and whisper to him.
Sure.
But I'm not going to be mean unless something weird happens. Y'all will be able to communicate freely to each other.
Okay. And it's not it wouldn't be weird if I got up and started talking to him or went over to talk to him at all. It wouldn't be someone would be like, "Oh, what are you doing? You guys can't talk."
Well, we're only 5 meters apart.
Right.
Yeah. So
right.
you could. To speak freely, you are able to sort of talk at low voices without being overheard.
Okay, understood. Got it. All right, mate. I'm not feeling good about this.
No, me neither.
I think we might have gotten in a bit over our heads. Well, I'm over my head. I don't know about you. I'm gonna need your support.
Well, you got it. What are you looking to do?
I want to free as many of these people as I can. I need to make up in my heart for killing that one. But I don't want to put the mission in danger, so...
Well, what exactly are you thinking?
I think we have to get a lay of the land when we get to Kessel.
Yeah.
But I want to see if there's an opportunity to maybe pick up these wretched souls and take them maybe on the ship, get them to freedom somewhere. I don't know. I just can't stop thinking about that poor lady.
Kind of turns his whole helmet over to look at Tam, and is just like, "We can't save everybody, Tam."
I know. And he takes a deep breath and he goes, I know. I just
Look, we ain't gonna fix all the rights in the all the wrongs in the galaxy all in one fell swoop. But collars like these slaves have usually run on a central system, especially in a place like Kessel. While we're there, we can see if we can undo the collars, and let them do what they need to do.
well, at least that sounds like a good idea. Just thanks for hearing me out. I feel like I'm just spiraling a bit, you know?
Trust me, Tam, if it was up to me, all three of these motherfuckers would be dead.
Yeah. I mean, if there's anyone who could kill him, it'd be you. And I'd be right behind you. Or in front of you, or I'd be with you. So what's our agenda when we get to the castle?
We sneak off the ship, get into the facility, track down Duel's office, and find where he puts his collectibles.
All right.
Once we have that, we go get our person. Well, actually, that's what we have the Stormrunner for. And I suppose we need to go find the Stormrunner before we go further into the facility.
Have you ever been to Kessel?
Once or twice. Never long, though, just stopovers.
I haven't been there before, but I've heard horrible stories.
It's worse.
Oh, I had a feeling. Oh, well.
I never went past the dock, and it was bad enough there.
Sure. I hear that. All right. Well, don't get me head straight.
Why are we so tiny? When do we shrink?
I'm trying to figure out how to actually, like, get you guys to see with vision. I'm sorry. Didn't mean to interrupt.
The other guys were... Oh, there we go. See, we're all big now.
Yeah, I was trying to reset your tokens. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, it's okay.
I just thought we got hit with a shrink ray and we were gonna die.
I'm taking care of it.
Okay. I'm just...
See, it's been sound this entire time.
Like, you see what the issue is, though, right, Kyle?
Yes. I'll fix it.
Is
Carry
it-
on with the scene.
Yeah, keep talking. Unless you guys are done talking. Oh, there you go. Perfect. Just to give you guys an indication. Yeah, so this is sort of what you all see, because these doors are also shut. Okay. Yeah. So
Okay.
So is there anything shoot. Yeah. You do so I will say that you do not have access to full ship systems from where you are sitting now. Since you're just in the jump seats, you have access to like a general information panel. You have limited access to ship systems. You do know that you're able to get the readout of the ship stats from where you are. You're given like provisional access. Yeah. If y'all don't have anything really to do, that's totally fine.
Yeah, I don't think we want to blow up the spot just yet.
Yeah, yeah, we're. I mean, I would like to, but that's not in the gardens right now.
Yeah.
We would all dearly love to.
For sure, yeah, I'm 100% sure.
I'm exhibiting severe restraint, just so we're clear.
You see the this guard over here. You haven't gotten his name. He sort of starts walking over. He takes a look at the console, and you see that this door opens. And in there, if any, by the way, this is a floating reminder. Any token that you see that's armed, don't assume that they're armed. Obviously, these people aren't armed, but it's just tokens that I'm using. You see he steps in there, and you can see Kybak sort of from where you're sitting. They are currently standing, but their heads are being kept back by they're built into the wall, these like neck restraints that are having them held in place, but they're still standing. You see that their hands are bound in front of them, and you see that the guy goes in and just starts checking. And you see that they just stay silent. Their eyes are just sort of... several of them look terrified. Others just look like they've sort of accepted where they are, and they're just trying to find a moment's respite before the hard work happens. Yeah. And you see the guard kicks this one here.
I really wish he hadn't done that. I'm gonna... Hybax has to physically grab his own arm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We can't kill him.
What does Kyvex do?
Fuck.
Weird place to do it, but okay.
Yeah.
He is gonna fuck. You see he sort of walks out. He begins walking out. And he goes back over to the security console. You see that he uses a access card, one that you haven't been given, and he sort of scans its chip against the... it's one of those little... it's the thing that Lando Calrissian uses against the doors at Cloud City. It's like a see-through kind of chip, and he holds it against it. You see the doors lock. And you see he types another code and opens another door.
For a moment.
Do you see the code?
Yeah.
Well, that's I'm gonna make you roll for it.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's sort of bent over the console. Go ahead and give me... He is kind of... Yeah, go ahead and give me a perception check. I'm going to call... without spending, he's making... Hang on, let me roll for him quick. This will be difficulty. Yeah, so go ahead and give me it'll be a difficulty 2 roll, but one of the difficulties is going to be upgraded to a challenge.
Oh, is it? I'll burn a light side point.
Alright.
Okay, I'm back.
That's a big old NO there, Cheech. Yikes, that's a terribly bad roll.
I did get a triumph.
You did get a triumph, however, it does not matter. Because you failed. You do gain the knowledge that may be obvious to Tristan, but may not have been obvious to Kybex until now. It looks like there's not a biometric security system to this. It is, though, a chip and holding at the same time the code. You see, he uses his right hand on the access console and his left hand on the number panel.
Damn.
In order to do that. So in order to access this system, you need both the code and the chip at the same time.
Damn.
Wait,
Wait, I'm gonna wait until he gets in the door.
Oh.
Yeah. You see, he goes back into this next door.
Lean against the back wall here. Next time he opens the door, look at the code.
You get that, Tam?
No, I'm sorry. Say that again. I thought you
Lean
were talking
against
to-
this back wall here. Next time he opens a door, look at the code.
Got it, mate.
And ping which wall you're talking about so that he knows.
Right there.
Oh, this one. Oh, got
Yeah.
it.
Okay. Give me just 1 second here. All right. One more. That's pretty much. Okay. Yeah. So, Tam, do you do that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. You sort of, you fully stand up.
Yeah.
Okay. You see that, yeah, so Tam comes out, and after a moment, you hear another, oh, from the inside of the belt. And he goes, something I can help you with?
Not really, mate. Just stretching my legs.
Just stretching your legs, eh?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
It's a long trip.
It certainly is. Yeah, that's why I'm needing to create my own entertainment, if you know what I mean.
Don't we all, mate?
Go ahead and give me a roll here. Go ahead, and I am going to ask for a. You said, "Don't we all, mate?"
Yeah. Oh God.
Go ahead and give me a charm roll. This will be. Yeah, it'll be difficulty 1.
Kybex is currently making his own entertainment by imagining all the fun ways that he could kill this man.
Yeah. This is what I'm saying. I'm not lying. Really? Right? Okay. Here we go. Oh.
You have got to be fucking kidding me.
I mean, I feel like even if I said yes, sir, you would make me roll, and I would still fail.
The guy goes up to you and he goes, "You seem a little green, friend."
Yeah, I've been around.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So, what's your trade before taking up with this ship?
A little bit of this, a little bit of that.
He smiles and goes, "The people they hire nowadays," and he walks away.
Okay.
He goes to enter his code again, holds the chip, and he goes, "You see, 'Cause you have got to be fucking kidding me." He goes, "You have got to be fucking kidding me." He goes, "You have got to be fucking kidding me." He goes, "You have got to be fucking kidding me." He goes, "You have got to be fucking kidding me." He goes, "You have got to be fucking kidding me." He goes, "You have got to be fucking kidding me." He goes, "You have got to be fucking kidding me." He goes, "You have got to be fucking kidding me." He goes, "You have got to be fucking kidding me." He goes, "You have got to be fucking kidding me." He goes, "You have got to be fucking kidding me." He goes, "You have got to be fucking kidding me." He goes, "You have got to be fucking kidding me." He goes, "You have got to be fucking kidding me." He goes, "You have got to be fucking kidding me." He goes, "You have got to be fucking kidding me." He goes, "You have got to Okay. You trying to look at the code?
I am.
He's going to make another vigilance roll. I'm going to spend one. Are you kidding? All right. Go ahead and give me a perception roll. This will be difficulty 2 with no upgrade.
Can I spend a light point?
Absolutely. All right. What are you? You're upgrading one of your die?
One of my abilities to proficiency? Is that something I can do?
Absolutely. You upgrade a green to a yellow.
Okay.
Man, I love how. Ooh,
Oh, come on!
it's gonna be fun playing this game with you. All right. Look, we can both be shitty, and it still goes my way. So, yeah,
I'm trying, guys. I'm trying.
You see, you sort of,
Whatever ancient Aztec deity you pissed off, Trev, you need to go apologize.
I tell you, I do. I'm gonna redo some research. Put on some kind of list or something.
the Aztec no-fly list. That's what happens when you're gay.
I don't person looking up ancient Aztec curses. What's he looking for?
Hold on, I have to write that one down.
Put it on the list.
Yeah, so you see the door closes. These people are boring. Goes back and sits down in this chair. Hey, Metalhead.
Ryback just slowly turns his helmet.
Ooh. So, what courageless Mandalorian did you pluck that stuff off of?
I'm of Clan Ordo. This is mine.
It's yours.
He just doesn't say a word.
So boring. And he sort of spins around in his chair.
Okay, I think we're just gonna try and make it to Kessel without killing these people.
All right.
If I could have gotten that code, this would have been a different scenario.
You see that the door, the cockpit door opens as both of you are sort of standing. He goes, "Whoa, whoa, whoa! Hey, one of the shackles in room 5. It shows that they've been pulling against it. Can you deal with that, please?" Yeah, all right. And you see the other guy, not the captain guy. The captain guy is sitting behind.
When
the
he
desk.
goes through the cockpit door,
Yeah.
does he do the code?
Does he do a code? No. You see the door is the door just automatically opens when you walk.
Okay, so that door is not locked.
Yeah.
Good to know.
He walks over and he goes, "Hey, Tin Man, I'm going to need your help over here."
Door. I walk over. Do I see the code?
He looks at you and goes, "So, one weird quirk about these stupid slave ships that they've given us is that we had a previous incident with somebody tinkering with one of the collars back in." He points over to a room marked 5.
Mm-hmm.
This guy over here. We have been avoiding putting people in those rooms, but Sometimes we forget. So, you see he yawns.
Right.
So, it seems like one of them is trying to tamper with it, and that can't be tolerated. So, alright, let's go in.
Okay.
He puts in his code. You're close enough where you can now see his code.
Cool.
It's 80085.
Of course it is.
And
God damn it.
swipes his code, and he goes, alright, come on. Door opens. And you see a woman sort of...
The door is closed to me.
Right, there you go. He walks up, slaps this woman across the face.
Are we alone in the room?
You are alone in the room. Well, other than the
Is there a
floor.
camera in the room?
Are you looking for a camera?
Yes.
Go ahead and make a perception check.
Okay.
I'll say that. Yeah,
I look in all four
difficulty 1.
corners. Yep.
Yeah.
Perception. Diff 1. You've got to be fucking with me.
You are not sure whether or not there is a camera in this room.
Doesn't matter. I pull up my blaster, put it up against the back of his head, and fire.
What?
Oh my god. Alright. Here we go. I should have... Yeah, I kept poking the bear. I guess this is what
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
Alright.
That is a disruptor
He-
pistol, so I can roll, but I'm at close range, and he's right there, and he's not expecting it.
You still do need to roll to hit.
Okay.
Go ahead and... Yeah, so it's going to be just difficulty... I will say that at this range you are engaged with him, which actually increases your difficulty for light weapons. So it goes to difficulty 2. Because you have to, you have to pull out.
You're
your
right.
pistol
I am at close range, engaged range. So instead of the pistol, it's the rifle.
Oh my god. I love you.
Alright. Yeah, alright. Yeah, go ahead. Difficulty 2.
Difficulty 1 because I'm engaged.
Difficulty, right. Difficulty 1, so that's actually
And that is 16 damage.
actually 17 because the... Oh, no, you rolled it right. Okay, so 16 damage. Yeah, I mean... he hears a cock. He hears the cock and goes, "What?" And you see his brain splatters all over this back corner, gets all over the woman. And
Kick his body.
I jump up as soon as I hear that. I jump up and
I
run back.
reach down, take the card. They were expecting me to shoot somebody in here. I'd reach down, take the card.
Don't move because shit's
Oh
about to go down.
no! Oh
Yeah.
no! Okay.
Do not move.
Oh no!
All right, give me 1 second.
Yep.
All right.
Bro called me a fake Mandalorian. I don't know what you were expecting.
God
Yeah.
damn it! How are you? You brought it.
You
You
poked me
brought
and
it?
poked me and poked me and
All right, this is gonna be fun, folks. I'm gonna need to start an encounter. How the fuck does this work again? All right, everybody needs to click their token and select the sword icon next to it, or whatever it is.
Presumably not Cam and Lina.
That's right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait a minute! I don't have one straight anymore. What's going on here?
Oh, go ahead and remove that. Unless you stubbed your toe on the way in.
Yeah.
All right, and then you should be able to access the encounter tracker, and then you'll be able to roll initiative. Kyvax, you are rolling cool. Tam, you are rolling vigilance because you're surprised.
Yeah.
I am gonna take 1 strain and increase my number by 1.
Okay.
1 success.
I miss this music.
It's been a while, huh? Cam, you
I,
still need to roll.
I did.
I don't see it, but
It's up here, above the smuggler.
oh,
I got.
that's weird. Okay.
Oh, should I not have had any? I shouldn't have had any difficulty on that roll.
Well, where did you roll that from? Because from me, I thought that it was you had to go to the combat encounters thing and then click
Yeah.
the dice and skip it.
I did. I tried to get out of the combat state so I can, because I had changed the strain number, but I couldn't do it, so I just kept it there. Let me re-roll it again.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, so go to the second tab, combat encounters, and then you should be able to see your name, and then go ahead and click the dice. Or is that not how that works?
Yeah, you're supposed to just be able to click
No,
that.
no,
There we
that's
go.
right. That's right.
Yeah.
I got it.
Good.
I would
Yeah,
like
keep that roll.
to share with y'all some DMs between myself and Buford here.
Yeah, all right. I mean, is there about me?
No,
you're
I'll drop it in Stormrunner.
I have some stuff that I can do here for the initiative, but I gotta look at that.
All right. Oh, no.
Okay, got it. All right.
All right. Actively changing my notes for how this is going to go. All right. Cool. Well,
I
should have
simply
said this.
couldn't take it anymore.
All he did was kick 2 people. It's just, it's
Well,
fine.
he also, is working for that one hut and started torturing slaves and slapped people and called me a fake Mandalorian. So it was about the last thing I could possibly take.
Yeah.
It's the Mandalorian way, man. Come on.
All right, so you can now. So I believe Okay, so in the combat chatter, so either one of you can go first.
I would like to.
Go for it.
All right, go ahead and claim your initiative slot, and yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay, here we go. Why can I not?
Yeah. So here's just to lay out for everybody how this works again. You're not rolling for your order. You're rolling for the order in general. So anybody can pick that first slot if they want. Kybax is going to, but
I don't know how to pick it. I forgot.
No, you don't get to pick it until it's that turn.
Got it.
It's-
Okay.
it stays
What
locked
is
out
the
until
limit
it
of short
comes up.
range?
Got it.
short range is 24 meters, so it's 24 meters.
Mm-hmm. So,
Oh no! Hang on.
Kybax, you're the best. You're just the best. I just have to say it over and over again.
Good thing I didn't name these fuckers.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, what's Kybax doing?
this is close range
Uh,
right here. So that is 1 difficulty.
Yep. Well,
I am
So-
going to take the aim action
okay.
twice. So I'm going to take 1 strain to take it twice.
Okay.
And then let's see if I did this right. That goes there.
Oh.
And this is let me see here. I just need to get some details on this. I'm dual wielding these, but I don't remember what the rule is.
I don't remember either.
I believe it is I have to spend 1 advantage. So it's just the 14 damage to this guy.
To which guy? That guy?
Yeah.
14 damage?
Yeah.
and you're using the disruptor
Yeah.
pistol.
Yeah.
Oh man. So Glenn watched on the cameras as you did that and saw you immediately sprint down through the unlocked. Right. Yeah. So you have to. Okay, great. So you had to have gotten advantages on that in order to use your second one.
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. So Glenn is.
Well, actually, only one because I have the paired weapons mod. But yeah.
So great. So. Okay.
Is Glenn dead?
Glenn is now a memory. Glenn is, in fact, now a memory. Dead. Perfect. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, this guy is.
Oh, so not so big and tough now, are you?
Yeah.
I don't even know what this is about.
So, go back. Yep. So claim this guy. Claim. Perfect. So this guy just has a blaster pistol on him because why else would he need anything else?
Yeah.
He is going to go ahead and attempt to shoot you.
Yeah.
Actually, give me 1 second. Could you roll? Yeah. Hang on. Well, let's go ahead and let's see if this guy is smart.
Hey, Lina,
Oh, he's dying, so it doesn't matter how smart he is.
do you have that feeling like something's just gone horribly wrong?
No, gun worked fine. Everything's good, I think.
Okay, hopefully it's just me.
Oh. He
He should have 2 setback dice on. Oh, that's resilience. Never mind.
yeah, he rolled a spare.
Yeah.
He is going to pull out his gun. He was trying to resist. He resisted the
Hitting and
urge.
pissing.
Yeah. He rolled a despair, so he is going to go ahead and... No, he didn't fail as well. He's going to go ahead and drop his gun and hold his hands up. He goes, all right.
Shut the fuck up. Out here.
It's Tam's turn in the end of the initiative order. You see, Tam, you see a guy, hands up, surrender.
1 second.
Okay.
Are we waiting?
Yeah, give Tristan a second.
Okay.
La 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 la. La la la. Don't know what I expected. Honestly, if I could have just...
I'm going to
Kind
keep
of
playing
sure
with
about
this
that.
lighter next to this gasoline.
Well,
Nothing will happen.
but the guy is an asshole, so, he's going to be an asshole. You know what I mean?
No, it's fair. You played him
You did.
correctly. Kybex played him correctly. And, well, now Kybex also doubles
Yeah.
as an interior designer.
Right.
Okay.
My favorite color is crimson.
All right, so it's Tam. Why is he breathing so hard?
Me?
Tam, yes, you.
Because I was just helping my wife with a thing.
Oh, it's okay.
I've heard of fast, but damn.
So Tam,
Yes.
this is the guy who made you shoot the lady.
The one who just went, the one whose hands are up.
Yep, the one whose hands is up. He is.
You know,
He
okay.
looks. His hands are up. His eyes are focused on the big metal guy.
Okay.
What do you do?
I'm gonna shoot the other guy.
You're gonna shoot. Wait, so you're gonna shoot the hit? You're gonna shoot this guy whose hands are up?
Yep. No,
Okay.
not the guy whose hands
Is
are
it
up. The other guy.
No, that other guy is dead.
The other guy is actually missed. Like he was disintegrated. Like,
Oh,
for
he
real.
was? Oh,
Yep.
I didn't know that. Oh, I thought that you were talking about the guy in here. That's
Nope.
who you said was a memory. This guy was a memory.
No.
There are two
I was
memories.
saying there are two memories. One in the very physical sense because like you can see his shadow still.
I have a question.
What's your question? What's your
Tam, Kybax, do either of you know how to fly a starship?
Well, we're going to find out real quick, aren't we?
We're gonna find, what does Sam do? What does Sam do?
Perfect. I love this so much. Yeah, I know, I do too. I really do. Tam's going to walk in there, smack him in the face, and then spit on his face.
Oh, God, my fucking nose. Oh.
Take his gun.
And then take his gun. I'll take his gun too.
Yeah, he has just a standard blaster pistol. Okay. Alright, I know that I was an asshole to you guys, but seriously, we're on our way to the thing. We have money to collect at the end of this. I don't know what you want me to
Yeah. I want you to come out here.
do. Why?
Did I tell you to ask questions?
It's, okay. He sort of stands up. His hands are still very much up.
As he
walk out.
walks by Tam, I slap him again, just for one more for good measure. Just slap him across the face, not not punch him because that would be for a man. For like a
Okay. I'm gonna ask you right now, as you go to slap him, I'm gonna ask you to make an opposed check for me.
Okay.
He is going to attempt to grapple you.
To be
You
clear,
saw-
Kovacs still has the gun pointed at his head.
Yeah, he goes to lunge at Tam, and
Oh,
he's
man.
lunging at his back.
Then I'm gonna shoot him.
So it
Well,
is-
let's see how it turns out. I don't want to kill the guy, but
Yeah.
All right.
okay. So,
So,
melee.
difficulty- Yeah. So no, this is going to be an athletics check. Actually, yeah. So, I will say it is a brawl check for grappling.
Okay.
Your difficulty to oppose the brawl is 4.
Oh my.
Oh my god.
Well, I don't think I can. I can't. I don't think my brawl is only 2, so I don't think I can.
Well, yeah, I mean,
You could.
this is still a dice game, so like you very
This is
possibly
true.
could. So
Okay.
yeah, difficulty 4. I'm not upgrading anything because this is like a last ditch effort on his part.
Oh boy.
Okay. Cam, Kybax, you see he gets behind Tam, holds him in a headlock, and holds him as a human shield.
Oh.
Shoot him in the head.
Oh no!
All right.
Yeah.
I am going to, so this is going to be at short range. Still within short range. So this is going to be, I'm going to upgrade difficulty on you. He actually has an adversary talent, so his, let me make sure that I know exactly how this works. Give me 1 second.
If you wanted to increase it, the max you could increase it to is to 1 challenge and 1 difficulty.
Right, but he has, so it's an NPC thing, so because he's a nemesis.
No, I understand. It would upgrade one of his difficulty die to a challenge die. You could spend a dark side point and add a difficulty die, but it couldn't be another challenge. Same way our ability dice work.
Well, so I'm upgrading your difficulty to hit. He's not doing anything. So the difficulty to hit would be. Oh yeah, I see what you're saying. So your normal difficulty would be in this case what?
Yes.
Would be 1. So that's upgraded to a challenge, and then there's another. So it's difficulty 2, upgrade 1 to hit. I am going to go ahead and what can I do further to make this as difficult as it should be? Give me 1 second. Apologies, I should have had this prepped before doing this, but
Well, I mean, to be fair,
I will be aiming twice, so I do take another thing of strain.
okay. And then with this,
oh well,
so,
never mind.
So he used his action to do that. He uses his maneuver to do guarded stance. So it gives. Oh no, it's the other one. It's taking cover technically. So he gets +1 range defense. Is that really all that does?
Yeah. So 1 setback dice.
No, it adds soak for me essentially.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I am going to spend a light side point to upgrade an ability to proficiency.
Yeah, that'll do it. Okay.
Well, I meant to do that on the disruptor pistol. I am going to activate the what's it called? Dual wielding feat with one of those advantages, and then apply a critical injury, and so he's dead.
Okay, so you're going to need to add up the damage for me, though.
It'll be 12 damage. Actually, it'll be 15 damage because he's at close range.
Right, 15 plus 2 is 17. Because you rolled amount of successes after that, right?
No, I'm including the successes in that calculation.
Oh, so it's 12 10, with the add.
Yeah,
it's 10. It's 10 base plus 2 plus 3.
So it's 15.
So it's 15, and you invoke a critical injury.
And also, I hit him again for another 15.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, hang on. Let me turn back on the combat music to make this less anticlimactic. Hang on 1 second.
He gets 2 disruptor bolts directly through his head.
Remember, if you select the tokens in advance, they'll actually shoot little blasters.
Yeah, so he exceeds his wound threshold, and he takes another additional critical injury. So I'm going to need you to roll because this, to be clear, this does not kill him.
So
if
the minimum critical injury he can take is a crippling injury.
Yeah. So what I need you to do is I need you to roll 2 things for me. I need you to roll a D100, and then I need you to roll a D100 plus 10. All right. And then I need to pull up the critical injury table. Okay. Okay, great. And go ahead and roll again. So it's D100 plus 10.
What in the world?
Huh?
Slash R 1D100 plus 10. It won't let me roll it at a plus 10, so I said 45.
Oh. Okay. You knock it. Yes. So essentially, what that is, you knock his ass on the ground, and cannot voluntary self-restrain exceeding. Give me just 1 moment. Yeah. So he is not dead, but he is out. Essentially, he's incapacitated.
I shoot him twice in the head.
Okay. Go ahead and.
I get right up on him.
Yeah. Yep.
Put away the pistols. Put up the rifle.
Yeah. He vanishes into thin air.
Oh my fucking god.
So combat ends. Need to end combat. Yep. Boop. These people are just not there.
Yeah. Kybacks walked out.
Gone.
Hey, Tam, keep up.
What do we do now?
80085. Open all the doors.
Alright.
And undo all the collars.
And you undo all the collars?
Yeah.
You see 612 plus 16. Okay. Oh, yep, this guy's also. Well, no. Well, his brains are currently splooshed, but we'll just mark him as dead and not take his token off. Yeah.
Look, I don't know what you expected to happen, honestly.
You see everybody starts flooding out and being like, what happened? You see this guy comes up and goes, holy shit, what?
Can any of you fly a ship?
Go ahead and roll a luck check for me.
Okay, what is that?
Roll me a D100. Jesus Christ. Give me 1 second. You see, is there a Rhodian? Oh, there is a Rhodian. This Rhodian walks up to you and turn off the slightly anxiety-inducing music. Jesus Christ. You see the Rhodian goes, yeah, I can fly. Yeah, where even are we? Like, what are we doing?
We're going to stop at Foremost. You're going to unload us with a couple of our friends, and then the ship's yours. Go where you want.
Ooh. This ship? What the fuck? What? Are you... You see the Rhodian goes, well, somebody's going to come looking for this ship. Like, how do we,
You go to the first non-Huddle-on planet you can find, sell it, and scatter.
We're in the middle of hot space. What are we supposed to do?
You have enough fuel to make it to... Actually, they should have enough fuel. They loaded up on fuel before we left.
All right.
Let me see the galaxy map, actually. I can't...
Absolutely. Give me 1 moment.
Yeah.
Are you fine with just the area context of where we are, or do you want the full galaxy map?
I would like the full, if you have it.
We don't have it.
Then I'll take the context.
All right. We're going back to the splash page. So...
Sorry, I didn't think we needed anything outside of a week at warp.
No, yeah. So...
Sorry,
all
hyperspace.
of this... Yeah. So
That space ends around Bunta, if I'm not mistaken.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it's this whole, like, Nal Hutta and Nar Shaddaa is the center of Hutt space. Hutts control a very concentrated area of space. It's not huge.
All right. Let me pull up my own galaxy map that links to information.
I only know the planet Bunta because of pod racing.
Now this is pod racing, as one insane slave yells as they get out.
I do want to go to Boz Pity just because it sounds cool.
Buzz Pity sounds like a sex club.
I know.
Sorry, I'm trying to find where we are on a big ass map. Oh, so there's Nar Shaddaa. There's Nar Shaddaa. There is Kessel. All right. So you're asking about what? Bunta?
Where's the edge of Hutt space? I think it's around Bunta, if I'm not mistaken.
Essentially, so where you are, you're right at the... So, well, number one, you're about as far outer rim as outer rim gets.
Mm-hmm.
Iadu is actually, so that's up next here. So that represents, okay. Give me just one moment. Sorry. I expected that we would do a whole prison thing first, but
Yeah, he's actually correct. Based on the map I just pulled up, Bunta is right on the wrong side of the hut border. Like, literally right on it.
yeah. So essentially you want to go spinward. So, well, counterclockwise is, yeah, we'll call that spinward. So, you
When
want
we
to go
hit
up
Formos,
on your map.
they will need to go up Kabundi and up to the next stop along the list, and that'll put them out of hut space.
In
Yep.
Keegan.
Yep.
Wow. Go ahead and I'm going to need you to roll me something, because this, yeah.
Look,
Um,
truly, you didn't give me any other choice. I had to kill them.
I assure you there were several. Well, I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad. Thank you for.
Are you sure? Because it sounds like you're mad at me a little bit.
No, I'm not. Please understand that I did this intentionally.
Okay, cool.
But that doesn't mean my intention was for you to kill them. But it happened, so we're okay.
Well, I mean, they're
I'm not
slavers,
mad, though.
so
Yeah, one's name is Glenn.
Glenn the slaver.
Glenn the Slaver. That was his full legal name. Welcome to the Slaver family. As you walk into this horrible. So
I just want to be a musician. You'd be a slaver like the rest of us.
but Dad, I got the music in me. Kybax, I'm gonna need you to give me a. This is going to be a coercion check.
Are you sure this is coercion?
What would you say it is?
Charm. I'm not trying to force them to do any. I just freed them and gave them a ship.
All right. Yeah, go ahead and give me a charm. What is Mr.
Like, I don't know how much more charming. I don't know how much more charming I could possibly be.
It'll be difficulty 1.
Okay, can I get some assistance from Mr. Charming over here?
Yes, you
Yeah,
can.
how does Tam weigh in order to provide assistance?
Cam's mouth is just still agape, but yeah, he will help. Come on, mates, let's go! You're free!
He attempts to provide trained assistance, but you have a better charm than he does.
I don't need trained assistance. I just need the boost dice.
Oh yeah, take a boost die.
I'm going to shoot myself in the fucking face.
Don't do that. Don't.
What the fuck?
Why not?
Actually,
You're
no,
shooting
you're
everyone
done.
else.
The world's better with you in it. Don't do that, please.
Tam, jeez. He goes. I mean, if you guys need a ride, I guess we're heading that way anyway. Why not just, all right. He sort of walks very unsteadily in. He kind of walks through a dust cloud that used to be his captors
Oh, God.
and sits at the controls. Okay, well, you're gonna need to buckle in because there's another 4 hours left.
Yep.
So, why are you doing this?
Well, originally I was just needing a ride to Kessel, but they pissed me off.
So, you see his Rhodian eyes begin to sort of wince, and he goes, well, I mean, you did ride with... Anyway, so he sits, he turns back, he goes, well...
I'm not
I guess-
normally in this business.
In the killing business, it kind of looks like you are.
In the slaving one.
Oh, right, that's worse. and he goes, if you need me, my name's Red. Well, that's not my actual name, but Red.
Nice to meet you, Red. What was the name that I gave myself?
I don't think it matters at this point.
Well, just in case.
The name that you gave yourself?
I changed my name for, the flight, just in case. I gave myself Ordo. Candorous Ordo. I named myself Candorous Ordo.
Literally. What's Tam doing? You see, there are over 24 slaves, well, ex-slaves, that are now in here, and they're all sort of looking at each other. You see a couple of them are hugging each other. A couple of them are just sort of... you actually see a couple of them remain sort of standing at their...
Fucking nerd. How did I know that Bunta was the edge of hut space?
You need to join the club, man. I'm literally running a Star Wars TTRPG right now. You see a couple of them, are kind of hesitant to even really move from where, their now open shackles are. Tam?
Okay.
You walk in. This isn't, you see that this is a human, not a raider, and this is a human woman. They're just sort of standing there.
Yeah, I'm trying to herd everybody out. I'm like, come on, let's go. You're free. Come on, we've got to.
They don't need to leave their rooms. They just need to leave standing against the wall,
or their shackles or whatever. Yeah.
Well, okay.
I'm just sort of spreading the good news, basically.
All right. What is there anything else that you guys are looking to do?
We'll make the stop at Foremost, and then when the Stormrunner comes out of hyperspace to make the same jump, we will dock.
All right.
This is truly some Kybax level planning.
Look, he tried. Okay, he really did hold himself back as much as he could.
It's like an addict putting their bar mitzvah in a bar.
You put a heroin addict in a room full of it.
Full of heroin. Yeah.
Here are some morally dark people who are actively enslaving others and work for an enslaver themselves, and they're beating on their merchandise. What did you expect?
Hey, you guys needed a ride somehow, right?
Yeah.
Most slavers at least don't damage their merchandise, because that means they gotta pay for it.
Yeah. He's I'm kind of worried, Okay, I need to go and grab a beverage, and I also need to figure out the logistics of whatever happens next. One moment.
Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. This is all stuff that's happened.
Look, I did my best.
Hey, no one's complaining.
We're making fun of you, but well done.
No one's complaining. No one.
Yeah, no, this is incredibly entertaining.
And
especially
I feel very on brand for Kybax.
Yeah, and Kybax is going to get an earful from two 20-somethings.
Hey.
You're right, line is 18.
Oh, boy. I mean, I literally don't know what's going to happen next. This is why I love it so much. I have no clue.
Neither does Tyler.
I truly wasn't expecting to do that, but he just kept dangling it.
I was just supposed to see how much we were willing to let slide. And he got his answer.
Yeah, that he did. He did.
Criminy.
Oh boy.
I do love that Kybax truly is just a machine when it comes to this.
I like that you got lucky, because without that pilot, you had a combined astrogation of 0, pilot atmo of 0, and pilot space of 1.
Do I really have that little?
Yeah, you're not. You're not included in anything.
I mean, I do have four ranks in agility, but that's not training.
Me too.
Oh my god.
Yep. Co-ed teams.
Usually
from now
things
on.
works out for me.
I feel like it's reinforcing bad habits.
Entirely possible, but I'm gonna take advantage of it as long as I can. Gonna ride this shit till I crash.
Uh-huh.
Yep. Yeah, that is might be more literal than you're hoping, but yeah. God, this is entertaining.
Look, I was also maybe a little bit itching for a fight. We've been gone a long time.
You don't say. I could not have guessed.
Mild
Truly,
shock.
those thoughts were alien to me. Oh. God, this is amazing. I love this group so fucking much.
Just couldn't do it, okay? Just couldn't do it.
In retrospect, we really should have known better than to leave Kybax unsupervised on a ship full of people he wasn't allowed to kill.
I tried to go with him.
And yes, Tam, Kybax was unsupervised.
Right, yeah. Second, he was alone for more than 2 seconds.
Yes, he was. But you know what would have happened if Lina went with Kybax is that they would have been on Lina. They would have been harassing and badgering and pushing and prodding Lina, and
It
Kybax
would have happened sooner,
Yeah.
but there would have been a
would have
lot more
happened-
yelling about it at the time.
It would have
Right.
happened immediately.
right.
The second that they threatened Lina in any shape or form,
Exactly.
they would have died.
Exactly my point.
Yeah.
Exactly my point.
But there would have been immediate admonishment, not delayed admonishment.
All right. So, here's how it's going to go. So, you guys are about, you guys are about to drop into Foremost. Right on schedule. And, yeah, give me 1 second. All right, everybody, it's Red. I'm going to be dropping us out of hyperspace now. Everybody, grab a hold of something. I would like to know where everybody is. Where everybody is sitting.
Kybax would be in the extra navigation chair to try and help.
Yeah, I'm definitely in the jump seat.
Everyone sit down, grab hold of something.
Okay, there aren't a lot of chairs, but
There's
they
a
sort of
grate.
hunker down. They sort of hunker down to the ground. You jump into real space. You are at the edge of the system, but on the system readout, Kybax, you can see the wonderful, bustling metropolis that is the backwater ass end of the galaxy, otherwise known as Foremost.
Yes. We really gotta stop coming here.
We cannot get away. We just can't get away.
Oh, what happened? This one. Okay. So you are at the edge of the system when you hear tweet, 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 tweet. I don't know your name yet, but there are some ships coming in at an intercept course. What should I do?
I'm gonna look at them. What are they?
Okay, go ahead and give me Kybax.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and give me. This is going to be. What is this going to be? Give me just one moment.
Remember, a check can be difficulty 0 if the knowledge is common enough.
Yeah, I know that.
Okay.
Go ahead and So I'm going to ask for a warfare check. It'll be difficulty 0.
I'm gonna reduce one of my stress with that advantage.
You would have rested. The combat's ended, so you can regain that. And speaking of which, I don't believe either of you took damage, right?
No.
Okay.
It was exactly as curb stomping as we would have expected from Kybax into more or less faceless jerks.
100%.
They weren't
you
faceless
see
to start, but they are now.
You see that coming on an intercept course are two what look like on the scanners showing up as you see that their transponder signals are showing up as unaffiliated. But from the technical readouts, you see two what look to be TIE fighters are coming in at an intercept course.
Are there guns on this boat?
That's a good question. For that, yes. Let me give you all access to the Iron Chain character sheet. Give me just one moment. All players, own it. Just save changes. You should be able to now access it in the PCs column. So, the Iron Chain, yes, it does. It has a silhouette of 4, armor rating of 3, a handling of -3, and 2 medium laser cannons. One of them are essentially the firing arc is forward and aft is the main one for both of them. One can go to the port, one can go to starboard. Mm-hmm. You see, they are coming in and closing in. You see that in the pair, one of the two checks in as Iron Chain. This is Clover Field. Glenn, is that you, buddy?
Okay. Wow. Glenn was referred to as a buddy.
Ooh.
So these are also slavers.
Or, I may be able to use a little bit of deception. No, I don't trust my rolling, but it's something I could maybe do some BS. I really don't trust my rolling, but still.
All right. Yeah. So
Hey,
you said the name Glenn.
Back. What did Glenn sound like?
We can just say that Glenn's in the potty.
We can say that Glenn couldn't make it this trip.
There you go.
They are closing in fast, folks. What do we say?
Glenn couldn't make it this trip. This is Iron Chain. How can we help you? And I hold up my finger to my lips as I look at the Rhodian. Or to the helmet, rather.
All right, Kylex. I am going to ask you for a deception check, please.
Yeah.
Give me just one moment. Your difficulty with this Deception is cunning, which is opposed by presence. Okay. Your difficulty is going to be 3.
Is it really? That's so cool of you to do.
I'm following the rules, man. It's just a smuggler stat block that you're going to.
I am going to upgrade one of those ability dice to proficiency.
Okay.
Fuck.
Woo!
Holy shit.
All right.
Okay.
Look at that.
Oh, I must be operating on wrong intelligence then. Well, who am I speaking to, I suppose? Glenn probably got a... Hey, Frank, I think Glenn got a new staffer. Oh, is that right? Well, fuck you, too, for letting us know.
Name's Candrus.
Andrus? Well, we we are your escort to get over to the, the mining operation. I suppose is this your first time flying with them?
Yeah, you could say that.
All right. Well, just to be a...
Wait, hold up.
Mhm.
Wrapping this all up. How the fuck are these guys here?
Good question, man.
Like, all right. Okay. All right then.
Well,
right,
I mean, do you want to like make a roll to try to understand that, or like are you gonna guess, or?
I have a few thoughts. It's weird that this slaver ship required an escort through Formos, the ass end of nowhere. But okay, let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. Shit. Yeah, we'll go ahead and follow them.
Just to be on the safe side, I would definitely recognize the iron chain anywhere, but just between us, could you send over your clearance code, please?
Can I look on the computer to see if I can find the clearance code?
Yeah, you can. Go ahead and make a computers check. I'll call it difficulty 1.
Okay.
Yeah, there's just a file labeled top secret shit.
Mm-hmm.
Inside is a plain WordPad file that says clearance code. Cybersecurity was not at the top of their... Oh my fucking god.
You're kidding me! Oh, okay.
How
Damn.
did you do this?
Here
Damn,
was the Keika,
For the life of you,
the god of bad rolls.
you are just pouring through this guy. The cybersecurity on this ship is not great. It's also it kind of smells like piss in here. You're just not having a fun time. You're looking for just a simple clearance code. You're going through this entire computer bank, and it's not even that big. And you're going through file after file after file. You're thinking about defragging the hard drive. Your fingers are playing across the computers. Your eyes are sort of swiping back and forth. Contacts is looking over your shoulder, and you hear over the communicator, "I'm just fucking with you. Come on, get information."
All right. We fall in behind them.
Yeah.
Can I get a targeting solution?
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Fucking do it! Let's go!
Oh no.
Give me 1 second. Okay.
What is the other option?
Oh no, I love it. Carry on.
What is the other option?
Yeah,
Well, we could just sit around and wait for the storm runner.
that was the plan. Right now,
Except-
Plan's not plan's not achievable. New plan. Kill him.
He's not far behind.
Actually, actually, I didn't ask to shoot at them. I asked for a firing solution.
Oh, got it.
Yeah, for a firing solution. Let me. Yeah, hang on 1 second. Let me see. Go ahead. I don't think that's actually a thing. See, here's the thing. It's been 8 weeks, and even
Basically,
before that,
what
we
I'm
haven't.
asking for
We've
is
never.
what I'm asking for is the ability to fall in behind them, and fall in behind them in such a way that I'm in formation, but should shit pop off, my guns are pointed at them.
All right. So you have a firing solution in place. The thing is with this, and I'm fairly certain. Let me go ahead and take a look.
I think you're
TIE
right.
fighter.
I know what you're gonna say.
A TIE fighter is a Silhouette 1 craft.
Yes.
You are a Silhouette 4.
Yes.
So a chance to hit with so it's 1 smaller is 3, 2, and 1. So chances to hit with your main vehicle weapons on this is a difficulty 4 roll. I will say no, there isn't an action to like line up a firing solution. If you want to shoot at them, you can shoot at them. They're fully in front of you.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold off. The Stormrunner should literally be minutes behind us.
They just simply are not minutes behind you. They are 6 hours behind you.
They left 6 hours after us?
Yes!
It
We
was
was
part of the
left-
plan. We couldn't both show up at the same time.
Yeah.
We were supposed to go get a foothold so we could then land. I was going to break the ship.
Yeah. Things happen, okay?
So you are currently being escorted through the system to get to the other jump point.
Can I just say I missed this game?
I'm so glad. And I was really worried, Jack, because I know that I kind of, and believe it or not, I did have a feeling that this was an option that could have happened because we did split the party, and I want to, I thank you for being cool about it, because I knew that Kyvax was going to just do something like this. And it was going to be, yeah, anyway. Thank you for being cool.
Look, I am sorry that I took up this much time.
No. As it's, and I said that as I realized that what I could have said was a slight against you. It's not. I'm just happy that everybody's having a fun time.
This is like watching a Rube Goldberg machine, and everything that's happening is a different kind of disaster.
100%. Yeah. Yeah. So you are currently being escorted, and you hear across the communicator. Yeah. So why did Glenn not decide to take this course? I figured.
He had a real bad headache.
Bad headache? That doesn't sound like Glenn. How long have it...
Wait a minute. It doesn't sound like Glenn to have a very common medical problem.
Believe it or not, most people don't get debilitating migraines.
Glenn, Steve goes back and says, yeah, so... Well, we're going to be going through... We're going to be going here to... it's going to take us about like 10 or 15 minutes, and then we'll jump in coordination. Does that sound okay?
Sounds good to me. When they jump, I go to the Rhodian, cut off the mic. When they jump, do not jump.
They can't jump. They're TIE fighters. They can't jump.
Yeah, wait a minute. How'd they get here?
Easy. They were dropped off by a larger ship.
And how do they intend to follow us?
They don't. They're just escorting you from jump point A to jump point B.
It all makes sense. Stop making a big deal out of this.
They are inter-system security.
So some asshole Mandalorian doesn't steal all their slaves.
Is there an accusation here, Kyvax?
Yes, there's an accusation here.
Make the accusation. I fucking dare you.
You made this the fuck up.
What? This game? Yeah, this is all for my fucking brain. Jesus Christ. I spent weeks on this. I'm just kidding. It's a couple of days over the best. So you get nicely escorted through. You're in general, you're pretty like. You get down to the end of the jump point. He goes, okay, well, we're gonna loop on back here behind. Just when you get into Kessel, careful of the maw there, of course. But you know, if Glenn hired you to pilot, then
Yeah, absolutely. Just let us calculate the coordinates. It's going to take a minute. This computer's running slow.
Yeah, no problem. We'll just hang around.
Mate, can I deactivate the hyperdrive? What do you think?
Don't do it in a way that... Actually, no. You don't touch the hyperdrive.
Okay. We gotta keep them from...
Good idea. Then realize that's Tam talking.
Don't you know you never split the party?
Your voice went too high for your mic there, Trev.
Sorry. I know, I get that. Why are they so bad? I can't understand why my rolls are always so bad. No. Okay. Okay, mate, we gotta stall them. We gotta stall them. Can we communicate with the Storm Runner?
We have holocoms that are keyed to each other. Basically, I have Lina's number. Can I call her?
Yeah. You can.
I think the implication is that they'll be able to tell that we're communicating with somebody far away.
I mean, not necessarily. They completely trust you. I mean, you're Glenn's pilot.
Right, and this is a TIE fighter, which is not known for its advanced sensors. So yeah.
Or for its sensors.
Or
at
shields, or life support system. It's basically an engine with two holofoils. And a gun. So I do call Lina.
So, just to be clear, you're calling the engineering bay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Back on the Storm Runner.
I'm basically calling Lina's personal holocom.
Looks around. Not expecting anyone. Cam?
Oops.
Cam? Why don't you just walk back here?
So, slap problem.
Oh no. Cam.
What?
Come back here. Go ahead.
Well, they beat a woman and then started beating on their slaves for fun. And then called me a fake Mandalorian.
Okay.
What's going on, Lina? Everything okay?
No. Kybek's lost all willpower again. Okay,
What do you...
So
God.
aside from... Okay, I'm just going to assume everything's a mess now. What's the actual problem? Why are you calling me?
There are two TIE fighters currently escorting us to the edge of the system.
Okay.
Cam sticks his head in and goes, "It was wholesome, but it was horrible."
Just
Thank you,
shut
Sam.
him up. Okay. Hey, so two TIEs are escorting you, and what do you want us to do about it? We're 6 hours behind you.
You have the astrogation solution for Kessel, yeah?
Yes.
Send it.
That's not going to work.
Specifically,
That's not how
send
astrogation works.
The formula? Actually,
No. It has to do with the ship's specific weight, dimensions, mass.
Yeah, like...
We need directions to the asteroid.
I mean...
You need coordinates.
Yes. And I
What
need
a-
the
Wait. Are you trying to jump back to that smuggler asteroid?
We're cutting.
yes, I am.
Why?
I've got
got an
a
idea.
ship full of slaves.
I got an idea.
You killed the entire crew.
I got an idea. What
I
if we...
left you alone for 36 hours. No. I'm sorry, 30 hours.
Wait, I've got an idea. What if we jump to a different place than the castle? They can't track us. They don't know where we're going.
Can
We
we
can just
jump,
walk-
like, the entirety of the Kessel Run isn't the problem. It's the maw that's the problem. Can we get, like, not even a quarter of a way in and just drop out?
Hi, Bax.
Are you asking me?
Yeah.
I mean, you can do whatever you want. I mean,
I'm
like-
asking mechanically, is that a thing that we can do?
So going anywhere other than so the Kessel, the route between Foremost and Kessel is very much like, is definitely it's a hyperspace route. It just takes you a while to get there. Essentially, you can click stop anywhere along that route, and as long as you jump in and follow that route, you're fine. It's just deviating from that route at all is definitely not optimal anywhere, because there's that space isn't charted.
Right.
But yeah, you can click the stop button and just hang out in interstellar space if you wanted to.
Well, here's
Okay.
what I'm saying. Why do we even have to go that way? Why can't we just go a completely different way? Because they're going to catch us no
okay,
matter what
so-
we do.
Trev, do you understand how hyperspace routes work?
Yes, I understand how hyperspace works.
No, I
But
mean, like, do you understand that going a way that is not a hyperspace route means that you have the chance of flying into a star?
No, understood.
So there's
Understood.
have to
I'm
move
saying,
to another
why-
point in the
Why
system.
can't? You're right. Why can't? Well, no. What I'm saying is, why can't we let them go to Kessel and then we just go back the way on the route away we came? We can stop in middle shell space or something on the route that we came from, and they won't know about it until they're already halfway to Kessel or until they've already launched.
They're not coming with us. They don't have a hyperdrive.
They aren't coming with us.
So in other words, they're going to sit there at the jump point looking at you expectantly.
And they're gonna just. I thought they were asking us. Did they say they were escorting?
Oh my god.
We've lost Trev. He's getting excited.
It goes robot voice when you get too excited, bud.
I'm trying to understand why.
Okay, let me. Okay, so
Why
we can
so bad?
so we can avoid any frustration. I'm going to lay out the scene one more time here, just so that everybody knows what's going on. So, to be clear, what started all of this was you have now taken over a ship. You've gone to Foremost. You jumped into this Foremost system at one point. To get to the next jump-off point, you had to travel through real space, through the system of Foremost, to get to the jump-off point, to get you back on the hyperspace lane headed towards Kessel.
Got it.
Those are 2 points in space. The two TIE fighters are just there to take you from one jump point to another jump point, and now, actively, they're sitting and watching you and expecting you to jump.
And this Foremost
we
point
bought some
only
time.
connects to Kessel, no other place. So let me get the map up. Okay.
So, yeah. So, all right. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to jump 0.2 light years into the Kessel Run. We're going to drop. We're going to need you to do the same thing.
Hi, Bax.
Yeah.
Who's flying that ship?
Red, my new buddy.
Hi. I don't know who you are.
Hey, Red,
Yeah?
do you think you can handle the maw?
Well, we're not going to the mall.
Well, I'm just following the hyperspace route. I mean, I'm just punching the coordinates in and handing it in. I mean, it's the astrometers going to be doing it.
Kybax, when this is over, we're going to have a long talk. It's going to involve quite a bit of profanity and volume on my part and presumably on Lina's part, okay?
Well, I mean, the other option was watching them beat slaves, so I think I'll take it.
She sounds uppity. I don't like her, says another slave out in the hallway.
You can't say that.
What?
Kybex just leans out. You can't say that.
Oh. I'm sorry. I was a slave a second ago.
Right. And did you like it when the Depur said, you seem uppity?
What? If she throws her hands up and goes, I can't win, goes back and goes back into her cell.
Good.
So, all right. So we have one plan of dropping out of hyperspace on the Kessel Run, and Cam, you're trying to convince Red to go through the Maw and complete the Kessel Run. Just want to make sure we understand.
No,
both.
I'm just trying to figure out what sort of pilot I'm working with here.
All right. So let me clarify one thing that maybe it may be the map that's making it weird. So the pink hyperspace route between Foremost and Kessel, that is an established route. That is the route that everybody can go. Everybody can go on the Navi computer and type in Kessel from Foremost and go right there. The Kessel Run is not on any hyperspace line. It's through the Maw. So the Kessel Run, if we were doing the Kessel Run, obviously that's not a thing that you want to do with someone that you don't just know how to do. The only reason the asteroid that you guys went to before, that was partially inside the Kessel Run, but because you had W with you, W was able to get you the specific coordinates and plot a route. So the route from Foremost to Kessel is easy. You just have to follow the pink line.
Okay.
So you can stop anywhere along that line if you want.
I guess we'll meet you 0.2 light years out. In Jesus.
Everybody's okay. We're all friends.
Oh yeah, this is amazing. I fucking
Okay.
Cam is, however,
when you get really kind of like, I'm worried. I'm very worried. We're all friends. I love everybody. Okay, keep arguing.
Oh no.
So, look, Cam,
jump 0.2 light years and meet up.
yes.
Ooh.
Okay, you realize we're going to have to come up with an entirely new plan.
Yes.
Really?
Completely unrepentant.
Okay, we'll save the rest of that conversation for in person.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm guessing they haven't eaten in a while, so we'll make some extra food.
Thank you.
How many guests are we going to have?
I count.
You count?
Yeah.
Yeah. 24? 25?
4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 31.
31.
All right, well, that'll hit
32
the
if you
nerves,
include
but
Red.
We should have, like, the supplies for that easy, right? I mean, we wouldn't want to be poor hosts.
Yeah, no, we can definitely feed them all. I'll be busy while they're here. But yeah, we've got the food stores.
With what?
Okay, we'll cook something. Just a heads up, Kybax, for you and me it'll be bland, but we'll cook something.
Okay.
All right, so does this happen?
Yeah.
Steve calls back and he goes, y'all okay?
Yeah, it's this whole thing. It's just hold on. Oh, there we go. Got it.
Oh, they didn't say goodbye, Clyde. Yeah, I guess they must have been in a hurry. This canderous fella.
Conversation between two people and stolen TIE fighters.
Yeah. It's perfectly banal. Like, these are normal.
These are people working for a criminal syndicate providing security to slave ships.
Well, yeah. They can't. That doesn't mean that they can't be family people. Anyway, we skip forward.
Can you hand me that paper towel?
Oh no, he's fapping. All right, let's keep moving. So, you
How did you fail this?
Get the sock. Sorry.
So, Jesus Christ.
My cat threw up.
I'm sorry. Oh no.
Oh no.
I'll fix it.
What?
Not the cat thing,
Okay,
the map
I
thing.
didn't break it. It loaded like this. I don't know how to.
It's because you didn't update
Excellent.
all of the splash pages.
Well, yeah, this is an old one that we didn't think that we were going back to Foremost anytime soon. So why would we update this?
Did I actually not update the Foremost one? I don't know this crew at all.
Oh, of course not. Oh, there I did. Yep, I fixed it.
I didn't know this crew.
There you go. For instance, we could go from I guess maybe the same jump points to Kessel, and the jump point to Edu isn't the same thing. I guess.
Yep, that's right.
Correct.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So there are multiple jump-off points.
Yeah,
in each.
think of the jump points in each system as an on-ramp.
I was just saying, why can't we go? Yeah, I was going to say, why can't we just go to like Edu instead of? But I get what you're saying. I'm with you.
The TIE fighters are
Don't
going to
want it.
notice that you're pointed in the exact wrong direction.
Like,
Right, but they wouldn't be able to follow us. Is the thing? They wouldn't know where we're going.
Right, but we need to know where we're going.
Right. Right.
We have a place
communicate that.
that we need to go.
Right. Right.
Okay, I'm going to ask the crew of the Storm Runner real quick, because I'm not going to make you go through that whole thing. Are you at all worried about going through Foremost, like, as like a transit system? Like, are you trying
No.
anything to like hide your movements? Okay, cool.
No,
We're
we
a
are
different
absolutely
registered
not.
ship.
You're a different
Mhm.
register. Absolutely. You jump into Foremost.
On an official smuggling
see it?
run.
You see a couple of TIE fighters go by and goes, oh, that ship kind of looks familiar. But anyway, you see they zoom away. They're just having fun chatting. You hear them on open comms just eating lunch.
Get their lunch in that cockpit.
It's a bento.
I've had enough of your questions.
I've had enough of your logic and questions.
And so, reunited sooner than you'd thought, you find a way to meet your two ships up, and this. I'm not going to bring all their tokens over, but you erect temporary sleeping quarters in your now empty cargo.
I thought we were just giving them a meal and sending them on their merry way in their new ship.
Oh,
That was the general plan. Was
Yeah.
all they have to do is literally. They truly don't even really have to stop at Foremost, because there is a almost straight shot from there to the next system, and then they can just shoot straight up and get out of hut space.
Yep. I'm gonna roll a couple of luck checks. Give me 1 second. And you might think, is this mean? Nah.
Yes.
Nah.
Nah, it's how the universe
How do I make this?
provides.
How do I make this a? Can I make this a private roll? Oh, I can just
Yeah,
do it off outside of fun. Hang on.
No, you click the little GM roll and
What? What GM roll?
see the little dude in the top hat and fucking fedora.
Oh, blind GM roll. Great.
So, hi, Dax.
Yeah,
We had a plan.
we did.
Oh, that's not good.
And now you understand that we have to formulate
Can we
a
spend a light
completely
side
new
point
plan.
to make that a success?
You weren't even supposed to see that.
He can't. He
Whatever.
just based it off urine reaction.
Oh,
You said, "Oh, that's not good," really, really quietly, and I was like,
Yeah, so you understand now we have to make an entirely new plan
"Yep,
at significant disadvantage on
Yes.
a massive time crunch.
yes." I'm aware of all these things.
you're all sort of gathered around the table eating the scraps off of what was left over.
And I am sorry that will make your job harder. Our job's harder.
Your job.
Yeah, you realize
But I
that
will-
in doing this, you could have jeopardized your chance to get your family's armor back.
Yes.
Okay.
I also can't ignore it when it's happening in front of me.
I'm not saying you made a bad call. I'm saying you made a call that made everything so much more fucking complicated than it needed to be.
Where are we? Is everything okay? You see Karga's rubbing his eyes.
Yeah, everything's fine, buddy.
Yeah,
Go ahead and make a deception
Kybax
roll.
just came back early.
Make a
In the
deception
middle
roll,
of
really?
space.
Yeah. No, for real.
What's the difficulty?
His difficulty is going to be 2. Well,
Yeah.
Well, you're. I hope everything's
I
okay.
had to
Karga?
take care of some bad people, and it kind of screwed up our plan.
Sometimes doing the right thing means you have to remake your plan.
Okay, just don't fight.
Oh, we're not going to fight. I may yell, but we're not going to fight.
Well, fighting would require me to do anything but admit that, yes, it's going to be difficult, and yes, I made our jobs harder, and yes, I made a kind of a...
I've
Dumb
become
decision.
part of the argument, and I walk away, and then the GM has bad trauma about divorced
Yeah.
parents' arguments.
Lena collects the empty balls while they're arguing.
So,
My internet keeps cutting in and out, guys. I'm sorry. So I don't even know what's going on anymore.
Oh my
We
god!
transferred over to the Storm Runner.
alright, so
It keeps. I've logged out of the Foundry about 5 times in the last 10 minutes. So sorry, guys.
yeah, no worries. So the problem is, Mandalorians super uncommon, very rare. They are expecting a Mandalorian to show up on one of their slaver ships, which doesn't show up. But then another Mandalorian shows up on a smuggler ship.
Well, the goal for me would be to sneak out of the ship without being noticed and get my thing without people noticing I'm there.
I have an idea.
Cam looks him up and down, and then turns to line up. Please share.
Well, we're 6 hours behind them. Space is dangerous. We found debris, and we didn't, and like the slaves were dead, but because of his armor, he survived, and we managed to save him.
My armor is hard sealed.
We send a radio a message back towards Foremost, which should get to those ties he mentioned, and then this way the news comes from their own sources and not random people. When it gets to Kessel, ahead of us.
Lina, I appreciate you.
Oh, thanks.
Okay, so
I almost blew those ties up.
Oh,
You know, I
decided
believe
that would
that.
be difficult.
So, your ship's distress beacon, does it work?
Oh, you mean the chain? Probably.
Ooh. Lina runs off into her stores. In the spare parts for the YT-666, do I have enough to rig up a second emergency beacon?
A second emergency beacon? Yeah, you all
Yeah.
say this as the slavers now back with their ship go. Yeah.
Too late. If they're gone, I don't need it. I was just going to make sure they had an emergency beacon if we stole theirs.
Okay, so
Yeah.
that was rude of them.
They have Dad's
All right,
plot.
so
I was supposed to bring it back when it was empty.
are they going to stop at Foremost, do you think, or are they gonna continue through the hyperspace lane? Because if they stop, this whole plan goes out the fucking window.
Sorry about that. I missed that. My internet cut out for or not my internet, but my audio cut out for a second. Could you repeat that?
They stop at Foremost, even for a moment, this whole plan goes out the fucking window.
We definitely told them not to stop at Foremost.
Yeah,
Like,
we
that's
told them.
not even a little bit in question. We said, you do not stop. You keep going to the next stop.
Okay. So, let's... about how much time until we would come out of hyperspace if we had gone the traditional route and not dropped out?
It's a good question. Let me double check. For that, it would be it'd be about at this point. So you would have waited 6 hours here. So yeah, in about 6 hours they would have expected you to come in. In about 6 hours, yeah.
Okay.
You have about a 12-hour journey on your way.
All right. So let's go to hyperspace. When we drop out, we'll radio that we've encountered a debris field.
Mm-hmm.
Or we could just not mention it unless they ask about it. Because we're smugglers that are going to the spice mines, and that kind of clientele says ask no more questions than you have to, and answer no more questions than you have to.
All right, then. One more thing, Kybax, a word?
Yep.
It's about Karga.
What about Karga?
You know
Let me drag you to him.
You know the thing that Sari does when she gets quiet and thinky and things around her start to lift up?
Yeah, the Jedi nonsense. What's your point?
Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to connect these two dots for you. I walked in on Karga doing that.
Capex goes like weirdly still. Well, fuck.
What is Kybax feeling at this moment?
Sudden intense worry. Like you were just told, "Hey, your kid has a debilitating disease that might get them killed."
Yeah, I kind of figured that would be the color that happened in.
Yeah.
As this conversation occurs, you hear a door down the hall open. Little pattery footsteps sort of coming out.
Cam turns.
You see, sort of peeking around the corner is Karga.
Hey, come here.
I'm okay. He sort of stands. He actually stands. Karga, you've been training Karga since Karga was a very little. He's always had a problem with Mandalorian, like some of the ceremonial stuff that often little kids don't understand. Like, why do I have to do this?
Right.
You see that he stands at full attention, almost, and you see his face goes to stone. His face like relaxes, his eyes open wide, and he just sort of looks straight ahead.
I walk over to him, and Kybax uses one arm just to pull him into a hug.
After a second, the hands go out, and he just sort of buries his face into your armor. I didn't know how to tell you. Sorry, I didn't.
It's okay. Hey, no amount of crazy mind abilities is going to make you not my kid. Now.
And he sort of sniffles. He wipes the tears from his face, and he goes back to attention.
Rub his head between his horns like a noogie. Mm-hmm. He's like, now you do know you are never, ever to do those things where other people can see you, correct?
Yeah.
And that is not me trying to tell you to hide your shit. That's me telling you because people will try to kill you, or worse.
Yeah.
Okay. I love you.
Yeah, he wipes his eyes, and he sort of for a moment looks at you, Cameron, sort of squints his eyes, sort of turns, and just sort of runs back to his room.
I need a forge master. I need an armorer. Shit. Oh god, I don't even know where the nearest covert is. I don't even know if I'd be accepted into a covert.
Well, he's got it off his chest, so there's that.
Yeah. Oh god, that's gone. Oh, that makes things so much harder.
So Debbie goes back to the mechanic's office.
Okay. That's fine. Now,
So what should we do when we get to Kessel? Do you just want to shove him under the deck with Sari?
yes.
Okay.
Yeah. And hold on, I think I need to get him his bucket when we get somewhere that has some civilization. Okay, we can deal with this. This is okay. This isn't the end of the world. Ooh, it's not like he's a Jedi, you know. It could be worse. It could be worse, right?
Who are you trying to convince, me or you?
Oh, probably me. Oh God. Ooh. He kind of like puts his hands on his knees for a second. He's like, "Oh,
Well, I've got a ship to take into hyperspace.
yep. You do that. You have fun."
And as everybody just sort of settles into the... Oh, yeah, go ahead, Lina.
As Cam walks by, Lina's standing there at the end of the table with Tam. So you saved a bunch of people. That's cool. I've got
It's cool.
I gotta go back. Bye.
Well, why? Oh, but
And Tam, as you sit now alone, just with R9's head just laying there.
He puts his arms behind his head and links his fingers and puts his feet up on the table, smiles a big smile. Goes, yeah, I'm a hero.
He did absolutely nothing.
And with that, that's where we end tonight. I want to thank all of you watching this. Hopefully we'll make this a more regular thing again. With that being said, I had fun playing with all of you. And next week, I guess we'll do what we intended to do this week, but next week. All right.
Because someone had to murder everyone!
See you in the stars. Bye-bye.
Those are slavers. Those aren't people.
Tyler, did you forget you can't play next week? You have lied to the internet, my friend.
Oh yeah,
no,
I have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How dare you?
Well,
How dare you?
Well, I will. I may be home. Actually, no. It's probably gonna be later. Well, actually, no. Let me figure out the plan is for next weekend. I may or may not be available just because I'm going to be out of town for most of that day, but we will.
You said it. Now we're holding you to it, and we're going to be very angry if you don't.
The question on Kybax's mind. Go ahead, Kybax.
And yes, you're getting experience.
Huzzah!
You're getting. I guess everybody's getting what? 10? Yeah, let's say 10.
15.
We're going to say 10.
I don't even know how much experience I have.
Oh, Jesus.
Have I spent it all?
I've got 35. Okay. I need to spend some, I'll plan how to spend my XP soon.
All right.
Oh, shit,
Yeah.
I've got 15.
Yeah, I gotta look. Okay, I actually have to get dinner before 8 o'clock.